in the game.
Folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Blue Heaven, Albertson Stadium in Boise, Idaho, home of the Boise State Broncos. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Aggies will kick this away to get us going. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone. And the drive at the 25. play fake, looking to throw. First play, taking a deep shot. And he's got it! A diving catch way downfield.
So impressed here, Chris, with this effort by the receiver. This ball is thrown way downfield, and actually it's thrown beyond him. I thought it was too far. This guy somehow lays out and comes down with a huge completion.
So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone.
29 Philly.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. The sure hands, it's Hayes. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the Broncos will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. The quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions, and the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal.
Moves.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
No gain on the play. It's now 2nd and goal.
Second and goal. Look at this. They come out in a 5-wide formation.
In blue. In blue.
He keeps it on a design run. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Boise State.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The offense with 3 tight ends now in 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Has the 1st down and more. He's found some room at the 45. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. Massive gain moves the ball into the red zone now. They'll set up 1st and 10. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And the extra point was up and good.
Kick is good. That time
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
set to kick this one.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, Kirk. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. He hauls it into the 25, still running. Touchdown, Broncos. Great connection there for 6 points.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
Automatic on the BAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now, 2nd and 11. The pocket breaking down. He escapes the pocket. The senior calls his own number and picks up the first down. And the Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And then first down, right back to the running game. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He can't stop him. Oh, the ball is loose near the goal line. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Oh, man, you got to feel sick. Happens. 1 minute, you're thinking about putting 6 points on the board. The next, you're wondering where the ball went. Heads-up play by this defense to corral that and flip the script.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Off the play fake on first down. On the move now. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down, looking to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Caught over the middle. It's Hayes. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. The Broncos hustle to the line to run the hurry up. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day. Yeah, the quarterback, to me, looked like his timing and rhythm just off a bit there on this option. Picked up some positive yards, but not able to get out in the open space and get a first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the run, it's Schemes. And And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Loss of 2.
So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense...
He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Scanning the field. It's Reed. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. So Boise State is in front. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
Looking for a man. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Broncos! Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative.
It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. The fake is picked off. Pass midfield. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a pick 2. When have you ever seen that before? As the two-point try backfires big time.
27, Texas A&M.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. No surprised they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Using his legs, it's Johnson. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made after a big gain.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Oh, he almost got there. Tough to do against the defense in dime package like the defense they're using here. But they almost let him slip through to pick up that 1st down. Good job of this defense knowing exactly what they needed to do to just keep him short of the line to get.
Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing. And
oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Aggies.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And the point after is right down the middle.
That makes the score. Boise State 27, Texas A&M 16.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Set to kick this one away.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Gaines. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Catch made on the left side. Across the 40. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch. And the Broncos come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. 1st and 10 now for the offense. An inside give now from the shotgun. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Second down after that previous play. And now the handoff. Throws a stiff arm. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Third down coming up after that running play.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue! Gorilla!
Out of the gun now on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Broncos lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He's going to pull it down and run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's an out route, the catch made. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
This defense is spread out all over the field, trying to be able to make plays in space. That is a key. Good job of tackling and keep him out of the end zone.
Third and goal, try to make it on the ground. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
And they go up 18 after the BTA. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking for some space. It's Johnson. Gets the first and still running. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block.
He's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. He's got it near the end zone. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
And the PAT is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Very little time left, but perhaps they can run a couple plays if they're very efficient here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. They're finally able to stop him. A huge gain and a touchdown-saving tackle as time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Broncos will kick it off to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That solid pursuit, they'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Wilson. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again. I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
That's a design quarterback keeper. He finds some space. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. Design quarterback run. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest.
Touchdown, Aggies! Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Caught quickly. He'll get in there for 2 points. Now the deficit, just a field goal.
And makes the score. Boise State, 34, Texas A&M.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Set to kick it away.
Bringing it out. It's Hayes. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
Boise State Broncos will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion.
Let's go.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking for the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One big play, and the offense has flipped the field. They're across the 50, set up with a first down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Third down play for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Poked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out with a receiver to make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Handoff from the shotgun. He's swarmed by the defense. The Broncos come to the line in the hurry out. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the right side. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a third down play?
Jackrabbit.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game.
Boise State, 41, Texas A&M, 31.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On the run, it's Johnson. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Caught inside the red zone and still running. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
21, Texas A&M, 38.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first down, it's play action. A deep shot to the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Boise State.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now, can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead.
That makes the score. Boise State.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to find some room. It's Johnson. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it in the third quarter of play. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Dropping back. It's Reed. Looking deep down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. Oh, now it's third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught on the outside. It's Wilson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Here's the second down play.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider Timber.
Looking to chuck it again. over the middle. It's Johnson. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. First down here for this offense. To throw, it's Reed. Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And on the carry, he's heading left. Come up third and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Handoff running right. First down and more. He's still running. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Brings up second and goal.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Touchdown, Aggies! This offense is still clicking. That's an important score. We've got a one-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected, Kirk. A tight, tough battle between two really good teams. Now, who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these two teams have actually lived up to the billing of two top-5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now, with so much on the line early in the year, tight game, who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. That's caught. It's Brown. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. And the Broncos getting set on 1st and 10. He breaks free. Runs through the defender. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
What a gain here. Almost picked up a first down on a first down play. Good job here late in the game of playing hard, dominating football by the offense.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. The Broncos keep the football on the move. And that should secure the victory, and they dodged the upset trap here, Kirk. They came in, handled the pressure of this early season collision, and really set the tone for an outstanding season.
Yeah, they really have. To walk out of here tonight with a big win should give them a ton of confidence going forward. Not to mention, a win like this on a nationally televised stage is going to carry a lot of weight as this year progresses.
They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Grab behind the line. It's Scott. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the Broncos enter the final minute of play, just hoping to run the clock out. And now they'll try the running play off left tackle. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking to scramble. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Leading here in the 4th quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Fires it to the wideout. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Man, I am shocked that they went for this here on 4th down. Playing with the lead, I think they must have saw something that they felt they could come up with that easy completion, but so much for that. We got ourselves a situation here now and a real chance for a classic finish.
Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Breaks an open space. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Play action here on first down. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Back to pass. It's Reed. He escapes the pocket. Gets loose on the scramble, picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down there. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Try and muscle for the first down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.